We're joined by offensive line coach Mac McWhorter. Mac, what do you like about your group coming back in the fall? You have some veteran guys and a number of guys who played a lot of football last year, led by John Urschel, a senior guard. What do you like about that group?
Well, it's as good a group cumulatively as I've had. When I got here last year, we only had one returning starter, Matt Stankiewicz, and did a great job for us. And senior Mike Farrell came in and did a great job. And those two are gone. But I've got 6 guys coming back that have started at least one game last year. And as you said, led by John Urschel, who is a tremendous young man. He is a returning all Big Ten player, a 4.0 student, undergrad and grad, 4.0 in math. He was really a poor student before I got him, but I'm just kidding. He's a great student. He's unbelievable. And he's been a good leader. We have 4 seniors, actually, that are doing a great job in leadership and taking over where Stank and Mike Farrell left off last year. John Urschel, as we've mentioned. Ty Howell. Ty's had a great spring at center, and it really provided a lot of depth last year, and played center and guard, and actually started the last game at guard. And he's kind of found a real solid home at center for us. And then Eric Shrive, he is really battling to try to win a job, and certainly he is a tremendous factor for us. Whether he wins a starting job or not, he is a really good player. He's had a good spring and gave us some depth last year, and should be a big factor this year. And then Adam Gress, the other senior, who started probably a little over half the season last year and had a good spring. So those 4 seniors have really stepped up and provided really good leadership. And then we've got some underclassmen like Miles Diffenbach that started most of the year last year that is doing a tremendous job, and Donovan Smith, and then we gained Gary Gilliam from the tight end crowd, and Gary is, I'm really excited about him. He started spring we moved him from tight end. He was 265 pounds, and now he's 305, and he's got tremendous athletic numbers. He is, I think, will be a tremendous factor for us. And of course, he's battling for a starting job. And so we've got some real good competition going there, along with some returning guys that are pretty well established. So it's a good situation right now.
When you look at the numbers that you have of guys who have experience, how does that change the dynamic when you have experienced guys that are all up and down the line? Does that make things easier for the offense to gel?
Well, obviously being in the system for a solid year now makes a big difference because we were all swimming a little bit at the first last year. We were all trying to learn the new offense. From the coaching staff through the players, and I think we got better as we got more familiar with the offense and more comfortable with it, and certainly the more knowledge you have, the better off you are. So they have their teeth in it good now. So and then there's nothing like that takes the place of the experience of actually playing on Saturdays. You can practice, and drill, and classroom, but to be on that field in front of 100,000 people and under pressure like that, when everything is full speed, it makes a tremendous difference. And these guys have, like I said, we've got 6 that have started. A guy like Angelo Mangiero played a lot last year, and he's playing all 3 positions inside right now. And then Anthony Alosi played a little last year, and he's stepping it up and had a real good offseason, good spring. And so we've got some depth, and it certainly helps because you're not just one injury away from catastrophe, so, and then obviously early in the season when it's hot, you want to play more guys so they don't get just worn down. And I've always had the philosophy is play as many that are possibly ready to play for now and the future. So we're in pretty good place right now.
What's the most challenging thing about being a lineman in this offense?
Well, being a lineman in any offense is challenging because, obviously you have to be tremendously aggressive and physical and play that way throughout a ball game. But at the same time, there's a tremendous mental challenge on offensive linemen that occurs every snap. Our offense is a pro offense. It is based from the New England Patriots offense. And so it has a lot of mental gymnastics to it from play to play to play. And you top that with the physical element of the Big Ten and the people we play, it's a tremendous challenge for these guys.
You looking forward to getting back on the field and in the room with
Absolutely,
these guys?
that's what it's all about. Yeah, absolutely. The players, this group is, as we started the conversation, is probably as good a group as I've ever had accumulatively as far as being really good players, great character kids, and really good students. Our offensive line as a unit this past spring had a 3.1 cumulative GPA. And I've been around some really good students in the offensive line, and I don't think I've ever had close to that. So they're a fun group to come to work with every day. They're great characters, kids, as I've mentioned, and they come to work every day with a great attitude, and which allows you to get better and better and better. And so, I'm excited about getting back on the field. Absolutely.
Well, thanks for talking to us. We appreciate it, and we'll see you in the fall.
We'll be there.